Ad-lib, ad-lib. There we go. Now you should be able to see it, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alright. So welcome back to more Steins Gate. We'll be starting a new route again today, which I need to actually look up how to get there, because I have no idea. So give me 1 minute. How do I do this? Steins Gate. So you have to ignore the prompts 2 times, apparently. That's what it says here. Actually, I don't have the game audio set. Let me do that real quick. Scuff stream, scuff stream, scuff stream. As always. There we go. I did it. So this is ignoring it the first time. This is the second time. Well, Trout. Thank you for the lurk, Obo. Okay, now I have to actually send it. Which, how do I do that again? Send. Figured it out. Oops. It feels like my feet are barely touching the ground as my field of vision blurs. Slowly but steadily, the world begins to take shape again. It regains its true form. As the effects of reading Steiner begin to fade, I see that the world before me, the lab I was in, has changed. I slowly raise my right hand. Number 12 is gone. There's no doubt about it. The D-mail worked. I jumped to another world line. As soon as I sink into the couch, I let out a long sigh. I don't know who that is. Maybe it's Luca? Question mark?
Just throwing us.
Give me a Luca I hear someone breathing beside me. I was so focused on the changes to the room that I didn't realize I wasn't alone in the lab. I shift my gaze to see who it is, and I find myself left breathless. Hey yo, I got it right!
Yo.
This is truly unexpected. Lukaku is facing me, eyes closed. What's going on? What the hell is Lukaku doing? Lukaku lets out a rather seductive sigh from between his lips. He doesn't look like he's sleeping. Lukaku's tiny shoulders are trembling. It's almost like he's waiting for something. Waiting? But for what? Oh my god, are we gonna kiss? Wait, I've seen this before. I mean, not in person, of course, but I've seen this in movies and manga. And if I'm right, he could be waiting for a kiss? Wait, hold on, Okabe Rintaro. There's no way that's what it is, what this is. I mean, we're talking about me kissing Lukaku. Oh, I know. This has gotta be some kind of prank. He probably lost a bet or something, so now I have to draw something goofy on his face. That's gotta be it. If not... Oh, it could also be that. He probably got something caught in his eye. He's waiting for me to help him get it out, duh. This all totally makes sense. Or at least it should have. But then Lukaku parts his lips to speak.
Okabe-san.
He whispers my name with his tiny lips. I can feel my heart pounding the second I hear his quiet voice call out my name. It's like he's asking me to do something. This has to be... No, it can't be. I gotta kiss the homie goodnight. Why would Lukaku and I ever be in a situation like this? Yeah, Lukaku's extremely pretty, considerate, and quite cute. But he's a man. That's when something crosses my mind. This is when I find out I'm actually bisexual the whole time. Could he be a girl now? For example, what if someone else had sent a D-mail, and that had resulted in Lukaku becoming a girl? I find it doubtful as to whether or not D-mail could actually affect someone's gender, but it might be possible if one were to send a D-mail to his mother or something. It doesn't seem outside of the realm of possibility, maybe. But even so, that doesn't explain the current predicament I find myself in. Even if Lukaku is a girl now, that doesn't explain what she's up to. In any case, I need to think about my next move. I attempt to get the juices flowing in my brain. Unfortunately, it's still chaos up in the noggin. Seconds pass without a single solution coming to mind. And so...
Okabe-san?
Lukaku slowly opens his eyes. He whispers, but then goes silent. Almost as if the rest of what he wants to say is too embarrassing to put into words. What's the plan, Okabe? What am I gonna do? To be continued on the next episode. Now's not the time for jokes. My best shot is to go with the most common reaction I can think of. You're all good! What?
Huh?
He looks back at me, a puzzled expression on his face. I bet everything on this being a situation where I was helping him get something out of his eye. But his reply tells me everything I need to know. Swing and a miss. So, is this actually supposed to be a prank? Or...
I'm sorry.
Lukaku suddenly apologizes. Now it's my turn to be confused. Why are you sorry?
I guess I got the wrong idea.
Wrong idea? How so?
Well, you were being so kind to me, and it just felt kind of romantic. Like the time was right, so...
I was being kind? Me? To Lukaku? And what does he mean romantic?
Oh, jeez. I can't believe I made a mistake like this. How embarrassing.
Lukaku puts his hand on his cheeks and shakes his head back and forth, embarrassed. His reaction. No way. Hey, Lukaku.
Yes?
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What is this? What are we?
Huh?
He opens his eyes widely and then...
Okabe-san.
I see the tears forming in his eyes. No, don't get me wrong. That's not what I meant. For reasons even I don't understand, I attempt to correct myself. It was just, yeah. I wanted to be absolutely sure of where the two of us stand. I just wanted to hear it from you directly.
From me?
Precisely. Lukaku goes quiet as if thinking about something, and turns away from me. His tears are gone, his blushing face remains. I wait for him to open his small lips to speak. And then...
You and...
His tone of voice is soft.
You and I are...
Lukaku shyly tries to form words.
lovers.
Hey, yo! Damn, route over. GG.
That's it.
Perverted
That's
affection.
the game. Let's go.
Lovers. I'm not hearing things. I hear exactly what he just said. Lukaku just said that we're lovers, which obviously means that we're dating. Well, I'm not, as the French would say, a couple. As far as I'm aware, that's what you call two people who both love each other. I can't help but think for a moment, this is all some nutty joke. Like maybe Ferris is trying to pull a fast one on me or something. It's not impossible. No, that has to be what this is. God, I hope so.
Okabe-san?
Lukaku quietly voices my name. That's when the door to the lab opens.
Making you go shopping with me, Christian? I know you're super duper busy.
No worries, Mayuri. I actually had a lot of fun. That was my first time going to a fabric store like that.
Really? Wait, are you into that sort of thing? Do you want to try cause? Ah!
Mayuri and Kirisu immediately go quiet upon seeing us. Their expression's awkward.
Oh, hey! Mayushi didn't know you guys were here.
What's this? Did we catch you doing something naughty?
Something naughty? What's she talking about?
Jeez, you two! Don't say things like that! Mayuri-chan! Maki-san!
Christian?
I kind of feel like we interrupted you guys when things were getting good. No, not at all! Are you sure about that? Well...
Lukaku, you're as red as an apple.
Oh boy, do I even want to know?
What the hell are they talking about? Is this a fever dream? A nightmare? Did our lab become some super trendy cafe without anyone telling me? What kind of conversation is this? Hey, did you guys already know about this? Like, you know, about us? I'm trying to dance around the subject and Kirisu immediately catches on. A wicked grin crosses her face.
What the hell are you talking about? You're asking that now? Seriously?
Kirisu and Mayuri exchange smiles. Meanwhile, next to me, Lukaku is looking at the floor, his face bright red. I decide not to give too much thought to what Kirisu meant by with her words. Regardless, judging by the reactions, it's clear to me that what Lukaku said earlier is true. Not that I ever really doubted him. Lukaku would never lie to me like that. So how did this happen? No matter how much I rack my brain, I can't figure it out. If nothing else, the current me certainly has no memories of how this came to be. However, one thing is very clear. The email I sent earlier caused this dramatic shift, creating the situation I'm in right now. What happened in the past of this world line? How did I get here? I want to ask them directly, but I get the feeling I'd only regret it.
What? Well, I never thought Ocarina and Luka-kun would end up together like this.
It honestly still feels like a dream to me. I'm kinda jealous.
Despite my own confusion, the three of them are just chatting away. It's exactly like that old saying, you know, 3 women make a market. Though I guess this is a little different considering Lukaku's technically not a woman. Wait a second. I entertained the possibility earlier, but what if the D-mail resulted in Lukaku becoming a girl? That's right. Mayuri notwithstanding, even Kirisu seems unfazed by our relationship. Considering how shocked that she was when she found out Lukaku was a guy, that seems a bit odd. This is totally possible. If that's the case, this isn't really that big of a deal. Well, as long as we ignore how I personally feel about Lukaku. I watch Lukaku's face as she enjoys some girl talk with Mayuri and Kirisu.
Okabe-san?
Is there anything different about Lukaku compared to the other world line? Or more specifically, are there any signs that he's a she now?
Stop that! It's embarrassing having you look at me like that.
Listen, Daddy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Haven. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, if you get that close,
Hello, hello.
Would you quit it, you big idiot?
Curious who shouts at me. What did I do to deserve being called an idiot?
Just shut up. I know you guys want to get all lovey-dovey, but you can't wait till the two of us aren't. Can't you, the two of you wait until the two of us aren't here?
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, you guys were about to, you know.
Mayushi thinks Christian is trying to say you are about to kiss.
Thank you. Kiss? Are you out of your minds? I was trying to do no such thing.
But, Ocarine, you were staring at Luka-kun super passionately. Plus, your faces were really, really close.
I was trying to confirm something.
Confirm what exactly?
I mean, you know, that Lukaku is... I turn to look at Lukaku, and he meets my gaze. I give it some thought. Hypothetically speaking, if the Lukaku in this world line is in fact a girl, from my perspective, it feels like Lukaku just suddenly became a girl out of nowhere. But for everyone else, she'd have been this way since she was born. If I said I wanted to check to see if Lukaku was a girl or not, who knows how they'd take that? They'd look at me like I was a real creep. Hell, that'd be the best case scenario. Kirisu would probably smash me over the head with a textbook or something and then make me sit in Caesar for hours on end. I could do without that torture, thank you very much.
That Arushibara is what?
That Lukaku is... Okay, yeah. I thought I saw something on Lukaku's face. That's all.
Really?
Mayushi thinks Okairan's just embarrassed.
I totally have the wrong idea about this, but whatever. It's not important. My number one priority is confirming whether Lukaku is a boy or a girl. I attempt a wide variety of strategies in an attempt to make a confirmation. I ask about his favorite color, animal, and whatever he likes, whether he likes sweets or not. You know, the essentials. I also pay close attention to how he speaks and carries himself. Hell, I'm basically watching his every move. At one point, I even try sniffing him! I'm particularly careful about this last one. Kirisu would probably never stop calling me a perv if she caught me in the act. After making use of every tool available to me, I come to a conclusion. Lukaku is a girl. I also reach a secondary, perhaps even greater conclusion. No matter how you look at her, Lukaku has always looked and acted like a girl. I find myself blown away by this unforeseen truth.
Okabe-san? Is something wrong? You look like you're thinking about something.
Lukaku sets her gaze on me. Sorry. I was just shocked by my own foolishness, that's all.
Wow, sure took you long enough.
Curious with the low blow. I have something more important to deal with right now. I have no time for her games.
I don't really know what's wrong, but I don't think you're a fool. Not at all.
You're so lovey-dovey.
Oh no.
Yeah. So lovey-dovey that Urushiwara can't see what sort of guy Okabe is.
Lukaku is far more feminine than Kirisu, no matter how you look at it. Still, it's way too early to say anything definitively. I can't leave things ambiguous. I have to know for sure. Tried every plan I can come up with. The only thing left is, don't do it, man! Don't do it! I have no choice. I was hoping I could avoid this, but... laugh all you want. I'm a ruthless man who would cut down God, or even the Buddha if fate would have me do so.
Okabe-san, please cheer up.
Lukaku looks concerned. Made up my mind. No! I reach for Lukaku's crotch in my right hand. Not in front of them, man! Come on!
What are you...
What? Oh my gosh!
Huh. Wait, this is...
Okabe-san?
Whoa! It's there. No. That thing is there. Oh. I feel for it once more. It's definitely there. Hell, it's bigger than mine! Bro.
No! Stop it! Okabe-san, they're looking at us.
Can I play this on Twitch? Wait. That means that Lukaku is still a man.
Stop it, you huge perv!
Overcome the rage, Kirisu attacks me with a huge book. You've got it all wrong, I swear.
And how exactly do I have it all wrong? You've got a real handful.
No, I mean, this is... Ah, my right hand! It's going berserk!
Don't even try blaming your hand.
Moments later, I feel something smash into my head. Well, I guess she didn't fall for it. That was fucking weird. Lukaku and I walk side by side along the dark path. I am really sorry about earlier.
No, I was just surprised is all.
Go work your cringe 9
Hey,
to 5.
thank you for the raid!
I'll be gaming.
Gaming. Hello, hello, how was your stream? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me give you that sweet, sweet shout out.
Yuki.
Oh, you were doing some just chatting. How was that? Oh my god. Thank you for throwing something at me. I appreciate that. How are you? Welcome, welcome. We are playing Steins Gate, My Darling's Adventure. I just... Wait, no, I didn't mean to... Oh my god, I always do that. I meant to do shout out, not raid. I always use the wrong command for slashing. I'm sorry. But hello. We are playing Steins Gate, My Darling's Embrace. And I just touched a dick on stream. That was quite the weird part we just missed out on. Anyways. Predictably, Kirisu had me sit in this Caesar position and scolded me for a while. Maybe that was the attractor field at work. I mean, I just want to know if Lukaku was a man or a woman. Huh? Wait a second. Not that I think about it. From my Yuri and Kirisu's perspectives, everything that I did was to my boyfriend, Lukaku. Wouldn't that mean that they were interpreted that whole situation as me being hot and heavy for him? What's the mail? Oh, it's Dara. No, we're not gonna listen to Dara. Fuck Dara. Thank you, Mig. They might not be the only ones who saw it that way either. It's possible that Lukaku also.
But you know, I didn't hate it or anything. I just prefer it if you did that kind of thing when it's just the two of us.
Hey, yo! Yeah, I appreciate you coming by, Meg. I'm sorry, my stream schedule has been very weird lately.
Oh gosh, what am I saying?
I can't see his face in the darkness, but I could, even I could tell that it's beet red. He's got the wrong idea about all of this. Like I said earlier, Lukaku, the power dormant in my right hand went berserk. That's all. I wasn't turned on or anything like that, I swear.
Oh, right, of course. I'm sorry.
It's fine. As long as you understand. Thank you for the lurk, Lizard Daddy. I'm not exactly convinced he does. But if I get too pushy about this, it's gonna look suspicious. I should probably change the topic. By the way, you don't have Samadari with you today. What's up?
I'm sorry. I left it at home. Oh, but I do practice with it every day. I swear.
I'm sure he's telling the truth. Like I said before, Lukaku's not the type of person who'd lie to me. He's fragile but pure. Sincere and innocent. That's the kind of person he is. But he's a man. Of course I like Lukaku, that goes without saying. But he's a man. No matter how pretty, how beautiful he is, he's a man. That's a fact. I honestly have no idea what led us to dating. And quite frankly, I'm a little scared to find out. But I also think that it's my duty to figure out how this has happened. But if I'm gonna do that, I need to be honest with him. If nothing else, I need to at least confess I don't remember how we ended up dating. I wonder how he'll react to that. I mean, how would anyone feel if they found out the person they were dating didn't even remember why they were in a relationship? Huh. This is absurd! What am I so worried about? I am Hyoyin Kyoma, mad scientist and bringer of chaos. am I doing letting something as trivial as this bother me? The only thing I need to do is figure out exactly what's going on and what to do next. Who cares what Lukaku thinks? With that settled, I have nothing to worry about. I just need to tell him that I don't know how we ended up dating. That's all. Hey, Luca.
I'm kind of scared.
Uh-huh. Before I'm able to tell him the truth, Lukaku whispers to me.
I came.
To be honest, things have been difficult for a while.
Thank you for coming, Obo.
I'm so happy when I'm with you, Okabe-san. Just seeing your face, talking to you, it's enough to make my day. But when I'm back to being by myself, I feel unbearably lonely. Whenever I think of you, I'm in so much pain, and I don't know why. I've never been able to figure out why. But
Lukaku stops walking. He turns around and looks up at me. His eyes look deep inside of me. Lukaku looks like he's on the verge of tears.
that day, when you told me you had feelings for me, I finally figured it out. I've always loved you, Okabe-san.
His words feel like a hammer to the head. According to Lukaku, I'm the one who confessed my feelings first.
And that's when the pain in my heart finally disappeared. But now, I'm just scared.
I can see Lukaku's tearful eyes, and it's immediately clear that it's not because of the lighting.
Okabe-san, I'm scared. I'm scared because I'm so happy that you care about me. It's scary.
Lukaku. If I'm the one who confessed to him, this is more of a dire situation than I initially thought. I need more information from him. Depending on how things go, I might have to tell him the truth. But it just doesn't feel right telling him I don't remember. Especially when I'm the one who confessed. And for Lukaku, that'd be like pulling the rug out from under him at the worst time possible. He'd probably be reduced to tears. No, no more thinking. I can't sympathize with him right now. I can tell I'm losing heart, but I try to get myself pumped up again. Even if I confessed my feelings first, I refuse to let his reaction affect me. I'm not Okabe Rintaro. I'm the mad scientist Hyoyin Kyoma. Lukaku's words have no effect on me. I will say exactly what I plan to say, regardless of how cruel it might be. That is the choice of Steins Gate.
Thanks for walking me home.
No problem. Anytime. And now we're already at the shrine. Just to be clear, it's not that I couldn't say anything this whole time. I just kind of missed my window of opportunity. But now that we're here, it's time to do the deed. I have to tell him the truth. Lukaku.
Okabe-san?
Before I can even start talking, Lukaku interjects.
Well, I know I'm a handful, and I'm really glad we're dating.
That came out of nowhere. What's up?
I'm sorry, it's just... I was feeling kind of restless.
Restless?
I couldn't help but think that the last few days were some kind of dream, and that tomorrow I'd wake up and it'd be all gone.
Hi, Blue Pixie. How you doing? Thank you for throwing stuff at me. Lukaku.
I totally get it. I know I'm being a weirdo. I keep asking myself why I'm making this way.
I'm doing good, thank you for asking.
But the more I try not to think about it, the more I end up losing in my own thoughts.
Is this his intuition at work? I mean, Lukaku is the son of a chief shrine priest. Maybe he can feel that something's up in his blood. Lukaku looks uncertain, tears in his eyes. But I still can't let this go any further. Thank you for the hydrate, HBC. I have to tell him like it is. Nezumi line.
Oh, I thought I heard your voice. Welcome home.
Dad!
He must have heard us talking. Lukaku's father had come out of the shrine office.
Oh, Hyoin-kun. I didn't realize you were with him.
Good evening.
Oh, Kyoma-san walked me home.
Lukaku corrects himself before saying Okabe, making it easier for his father to understand. Actually, he didn't used to call me Kyoma. Didn't he used to call me Kyoma all this time? He's been calling me Okabe recently. That must be because we're dating now.
Is that so? Well, thank you very much.
It's nothing.
Lucas told me all about you.
Such as? Thank you, Trout. When I glance at Lukaku, I can tell that he's beet red, even in this darkness. Wait, are we official?
To be honest, when I heard that you and him were dating, I was quite pleased. I know he's a bit clumsy, but I have nothing to worry about if you're with him, Hyoin-kun. Please, take good care of my Luka.
You really okay with this, Mr. Urushibara? No concerns? Nothing? Then again, this is the same father who had no problems with convincing his son to wear a Miko attire. I'm sure he's totally fine with all of this.
Okabe-san? Please forget what I said before.
What you said?
You know, how I was worried that this might all be a dream?
Lukaku's smile has a hint of sadness about it that I can't quite place. That. I can't stop myself. Don't you worry about a thing. This isn't a dream. This is real. I, the great Hyoin Kyoma, guarantee this to you. Worry not.
Okabe-san.
Yeah. I can fix this at any time. There's no reason to rush ahead blindly. I mean, I could at least go along with the scenario for another day. This could very well be the choice of Steins Gate after all.
Oh, Luka, have you talked to him yet?
Oh, no, not yet. It's already late, so...
Huh, so you still haven't said anything, eh?
What are you guys talking about?
Well, this morning, Luka was going on and on about how he was going to ask you out on a date.
A date? You mean Luka and I?
See, Ted, I'm sure Kyoma-san doesn't want to do something silly like that. It's already late, so...
Silly. Hoen-kun? You don't think it's silly, right?
Eh?
I said, do you think going out on a date with Luca is silly?
No, not at all.
So, it's not silly.
Absolutely not. In fact, I'd be down to go on a date right now.
See, what did I tell you? When you're in a relationship with someone, going out on dates is completely normal. Right, Hyoen-kun?
Absolutely.
Thank goodness.
How about you two go tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, why not? Strike while the iron is hot, right? Or you already have plans?
No, not really, but it's kind of a bad time.
Oh, I see. I guess you have something more important to take care of than my Luca.
Nope, I'm free all day long.
You heard the man. Good for you, Luca.
Yeah, Okabe-san, I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
I've only ever exchanged passing greetings with Mr. Urushibara up until now. I had no idea that he was such a doubting father. I should probably try to avoid contact with him as much as possible. Anyhow, as fate as it would have it, Lukaku and I will be going on a date tomorrow. El Sai Kongru. Akibara Station is crowded as ever. Not surprising given it's the weekend, but still. Lukaku and I are meeting here. Why not Lukaku's shrine, you ask? I wanted to avoid running into Mr. Irishibara's if at all possible. It looks like I'm a little bit early. We decided to meet at 1 PM, so I still have 15 minutes to kill. I doubt Lukaku's here yet. Take a look around the station.
Okabe-san.
Lukaku runs over to me from the ticket gate.
Good morning, Okabe-san.
You're rather early, Lukaku.
I couldn't wait to see you. I felt restless at home, so I came early. But I only just got here. It's not like I was waiting here for hours or anything.
I have my doubts. I'm sure he's actually been here for quite some time. He probably doesn't want to worry me. He really is very attentive. But he's a man.
Okabe-san?
It's nothing. You mustn't forget, no matter how attentive or beautiful he is, Lukaku is a man.
Oh, okay.
So what's the plan? What do you want to do, Lukaku?
Me?
Yeah. Is there anything specific you want to do, or a place you want to go?
No. I'm just happy getting to spend time with you.
Huh. So there's nowhere in particular you want to go?
No, not really.
No plan?
No plan.
The hell? When he said he wanted to go on a date, I just assumed he had something in mind. That's why I didn't give today's plans any thought. I mean, what do people even do on dates? I have no clue. I should have consulted my assistant on this. Though now I think about it, she's a mainstream virgin. She might be a genius in the field of neuroscience, but I doubt she knows much about dating. I've heard that men should typically take the initiative in these sorts of situations, but what happens if both parties are men? The more I try to think about it, the more questions I have. But regardless of the lack of plans, we have nothing to gain from standing under the blazing sun like this. It's so damn hot. How about we go to a pool?
A pool?
Yeah, there's a swimming pool at the amusement park near my place. I personally believe that exposing one's skin to the sun is a fool's errand. But it's important to try and mingle with the normals every now and then.
A pool.
Not a fan?
No, it's not that. It's just...
I could tell Lukaku was trying to find the right words. What's his issue? After thinking about it for a time, I realized what the problem is. If he went to a pool, what sort of bathing suit would he wear? If he wore a men's bathing suit, that'd feel kind of odd. But it'd also be a problem if he wore a women's bathing suit too. It feels like there's no right answer here. Crap. It'd be a potential train wreck. Whoa, 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 whoa! I almost imagine what he'd look like.
Is there something wrong?
No, I just realized that the pool would be really crowded, so let's axe that.
Yeah, good point.
But now I'm even more lost. I have no idea what we should do on this date of ours. Damn it. Considering I plan on spending the entire day with him, I really should have at least put a little bit of thought into this. We end up walking around Akibara together. Are you really okay with this?
Yes. I'm fine going anywhere as long as it's with you, Okabe-san.
Oh, okay. Quite frankly, it's a relief to hear him say that. At the same time, I don't know if it's okay for him to be genuinely happy about it. Lukaku trails behind me, just a little bit. I can't help but think about how cute he is. If only he was a girl, I find myself feeling bitter.
Actually, I've dreamed of walking around Akihabara with you like this.
You dreamt about it? We've done this plenty of times, haven't we?
Yeah, but this is different.
Different. Basically, he means that he wanted to walk together like a couple. But to be honest, I still feel like just walking around isn't enough. Akibara is hardly the best place for a date. If we went somewhere neither of us had been to, we could have at least shared a new experience. As it stands, we've been to Akibara a billion times. There's nothing to talk about here. It doesn't help that Lukaku is hardly the chatty type.
I'm sorry.
About what?
I know I'm not good with small talk.
He sees right through me. In a situation like this, Dara would talk about anime or manga regardless of what the other person thought. I'm not that much of an otaku. But at this rate, we're just gonna spend the whole day walking. Huh?
What is it?
I think I got an email. Things are getting awkward, so I take my phone out. It's from my Yuri.
Doo-doo-doo. You have a date with Luka-kun today, right? You better treat him nice.
This is... Lukaku.
Yes?
Did you tell my Yuri about our date?
Yeah. After you went home last night, I got so excited that I ended up telling her over the phone.
I see.
Should I have kept it a secret?
No, it's totally fine, but... if my Yuri knows, then...
Huh? Another email?
Looks like it. If my theory is right, then this is from...
So, you and Urushibara-san are on a date, huh? You? On a date? Try not to screw it up.
I knew it. As expected. My Yuri is not the only one who knows about today. Kirisu does too. But knowing her, once she realizes that I can't even pull off a simple date, she's never gonna let me hear the end of it. I'd prefer to avoid that, thank you very much. Alright, let's go, Lukaku.
Huh? Okabe-san?
I take his hand and start walking. Just gotta keep going until we find something interesting to do. We arrive at UPX. Lukaku's hand is still in mine. I'm in this area pretty often since the ATF is in Daibiru, but I rarely ever swing by UPX. While Daibiru is an industrial research institution, UPX is a more commercial building. I figure maybe we'll find something to do here.
Okabe-san, are you hungry?
Not really. This place is filled with restaurants, and they're almost all on the fancy side. I don't have the cash to pay for the both of us. Looks like this was a swing and a miss. If there were other stores, we'd at least be able to window shop. Even though I find the actual activity dreadfully boring and pointless. If we stay here, all we're doing is going around looking at plastic models of food. Lukaku, do you have any interest in the meal samples in the windows?
You mean the fake food the restaurants always display up front?
Precisely.
Not really.
I figured as much.
But if you're into that sort of thing, I'll try my best to get into it too.
No, it's all good. Forget I said anything.
Okay.
This is going nowhere. There's nothing for us here.
Okabe-san?
Lukaku begins to talk to me after we leave UPX. What's up? Is there somewhere you want to go?
No, that's not it.
Damn, I was hoping you thought of something. So, what is it? Need to use the restroom?
No, that's not it.
Just as Lukaku's about to explain himself, I hear a shutter click. When I look up, I see a bespectacled woman pointing her phone at us. A shining finger.
It's a scoop.
What?
Date.
What? How does she know? Did Lukaku tell Moeka about us too? I see Lukaku off to my side, shaking his head back and forth. Then why?
Because...
Moeka points to my right hand. I'm still holding Lukaku's hand in mine. I reactively let go of his hand. Without realizing I'd probably been holding his hand this entire time.
I'm sorry, Okabe-san. I thought you'd forgotten about holding my hand, so I was going to tell you, but...
Hee, why'd you let go of his hand? Aren't you two on a date? Oh, I know. You're embarrassed.
As usual, Moeka is as talkative as ever over emails. Shut up, we've got a lot going on right now. And anyway, what are you up to? Did you just take a photo of us? I think back on my first meeting with Moeka and how she took a photo of me almost immediately. Is she some kind of voyeur?
It's for an article.
Are you feeling okay?
I heard that you should be more casual when you try to get material for articles.
How's that been working for you? Moeka sadly shakes her head back and forth. I figured. She sounds as gloomy as ever when she forcibly stretches out words like that. It just rubs me the wrong way.
What kind of article are you writing, Kiryu-san?
I'm interviewing couples in Akihabara.
Couples?
I guess she must be doing some kind of survey about couples here. She's collecting data on how long they've been dating, why they're in Akihabara, where they're visiting, things like that.
Please answer the survey.
This is a waste of time. Let's go, Lukaku.
But...
If you answer the questions, I'll give you the photo I took.
She'll give us the photo? Great. What do I want with a creepy voyeuristic photo? This is nonsense. I don't need...
I'll answer the questions.
Lukaku?
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
He goes quiet like he's embarrassed that he spoke out. I guess he really wants the photo of us. He should have just said so in the first place. Lukaku, that's a bad habit of yours.
Huh?
You need to speak up when you want something. Prioritize yourself.
Okabe-san, what do you mean?
Shining Finger is probably in a tough spot at work. Go help her out. I can see his expression brighten in real time.
Thank you.
You're so sweet.
Sweet? Me? Wahahaha! Don't underestimate me, fool of fools. Listen carefully. I am the mad scientist Hyoyin Kyoma. This sweet lair of mine exists only to fool others. I would never be kind just for the sake of being kind.
Here's the survey.
Thanks.
At least let me finish. After our run-in with Moika, we head to the cafe to quench our thirsts. It's not like we were accomplishing much by walking around aimlessly anyway. And for the record, the survey was remarkably dull. What does she think she's gonna get out of that sort of research? But also, Lukaku.
Yes?
Why are we at May Queen plus Nyan?
Well, I've never actually been here before. I wanted to try it out at least once.
Wait, this is your first time here?
Yes. I know Mayuri-chan works here, but I've never been brave enough to actually go in.
I can understand that. You have to be quite the warrior to come here by yourself. But it's not like you had to do this today. This feels like...
You know, Ferris never thought you and Lukaku would start dating, yeah?
This feels like we're just showing off to the world. Mayuri has the day off, but with Ferris here, that doesn't mean much.
I'm sorry. I know I'm being selfish.
No, it's okay. I'm the one who asked you where you wanted to go. Don't worry about that. There's no point in crying over spilled milk.
Nyahaha. Look, Anyan, Kyoma is just being shy. Don't you worry your pretty little head, Nya. Shy? Yep, he's embarrassed being seen with his lover, Nya. Lover?
Seriously, I'm not embarrassed.
For real, Nya?
For real, for really real.
So why are you getting so worked up? Something smells fishy, Nya.
She's enjoying this, I can tell. She's a little devil wearing fake cat ears.
Oh, by the way, look, Anyan. Do you work part-time? No, but I do my best to help my family at home. Yeah, that's right. You're actually a Miko.
More specifically, he cosplays as a Miko, but sure.
I see. I guess that's a no-go, Nya. What do you mean? Well, I thought that you'd start working part-time here. We'd probably get a whole lot more new customers, Nya.
Lukako working part-time here?
No way. I never look good in your uniform. Yeah, I disagree. I bet you'd look great. You have my word. But that's just way too embarrassing. You'd be super duper extra popular, I bet. Plus,
I imagine Lukako in a May Queen uniform. This is pretty damn dangerous. Ferris is right, I could see Lukako being extremely popular. Wait. What am I doing? What am I thinking? I snap out of it only to notice Ferris grinning at me like the Cheshire cat. I can't speak.
Yoma, I bet you were imagining Luca Nyan in uniform.
Eh? Oh, that was Luca, sorry.
You're fine.
That was eh. No, nuh-uh. I absolutely was doing nothing of the sort. Definitely not. Ferris's loud laugh echoes throughout the cafe. She disappears into the kitchen. Jeez. That's no way to treat a paying customer. Across from me, Lukako opens his mouth to speak.
I wouldn't mind.
Lukako?
If you wanted to see me in it, I wouldn't mind wearing the uniform.
What? I never said I wanted to see you in it.
You're totally right. What was I thinking? I'm so sorry.
He once again goes quiet. Cursed Ferris. Why will she endlessly torment me? I should just order something and get out of here. But now that I think about it, she didn't even take our orders. What kind of service is this?
Thanks for waiting, Nya.
Ferris only reappears at our table. Drinks in hand, no less. Wait a second, what do you mean thanks for waiting, Nyan? We didn't even order, we haven't even ordered anything yet.
Oh, Kiyoma, you silly mad scientist. This is your very first date with Luca, Nyan. Drinks are on the house, Nyan.
Oh, that's surprisingly thoughtful of you.
On behalf of everyone here at May Queen, Nyan, we offer nothing but the very best, Nya.
She puts a massive drink on the table. It's a mix of whipped cream, ice cream, chocolate chips, and a whole lot else. There's no way this is even remotely healthy. This is seriously free?
Wow, it looks delicious. Please dig in, Nya.
Hold on. I stop Ferris before she can leave. No matter how you look at it, there's only one drink here.
Ah, Ferris totally forgot to say, this is a special drink just for couples, Nya.
Say, what?
Oh, and there's one other thing I forgot. Nya, here, take this. Is this what I think this is? Yeah, ha ha! You got that right. That's a special straw just for this drink. Let me know if you need anything else, Nya.
She didn't stick around long this time, scurrying off somewhere. Lukako and I both glance at the straw. The center is heart-shaped. With the end split into two, this is very clearly for couples. I've seen stuff like this in manga before, but I had no idea it really existed. Well, most current series can't get away with pulling something as cliche as this. Are we really supposed to use this thing?
Oh, and one more thing, yeah. If you can't finish it, we're going to charge you 10,000 yen. Yeah.
You can hear Ferris's voice from a distance. This is a total scam!
How rude. We're doing you guys a favor, yeah.
That little... She's totally taking advantage of us. Ugh. But I guess we have no choice. Lukako, think you can finish this thing on your own?
Huh? All by myself?
He glances at the massive glass.
I'm sorry. That'd be a little difficult. And I think this straw is designed so that neither of us can drink unless we both sip at the same time.
Now that you mention it, it looks like a pressure thing.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you know that?
Well, I saw it in a shoujo manga once.
Maybe I was wrong about current series.
What do you want to do, Okabe-san?
What choice do we have? We gotta finish it off.
Are you sure?
Sure or not, we're going to be throwing away money if we don't.
Right.
On my count.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go! We both drink from the straw simultaneously. Slurp, slurp, slurp.
Slurp, slurp, slurp. You two are adorable!
I look up only to notice a huge crowd watching and cheering for us. We've been turned into in-house entertainment! After taking care of my full bladder in the restroom, I leave the cafe only to find Lukako looking down on his phone. I'm guessing he's looking at the photo that Moika took of us.
Do you mind if I use this as my phone wallpaper?
He timidly asks me. Do whatever you want.
Thank you so much. Let's see. First I have to go to the settings.
He follows behind me, smiling down at his phone. Me, on the other hand, I'm still trying to think of ways to convey the truth to Lukako. I had planned on spending the whole day with him, but I'm not so sure anymore. Even if he looks like a girl on the outside, he's still a guy. It's weird for me to be on a date with him, right? I mean, at first glance, we probably look totally okay. But as I've been saying over and over again, he's a guy. Well, the fact that we look totally okay is what's strange about all this. Not a single person seems to be bothered by us being on a date. Isn't that kind of bizarre? Maybe even more bizarre is the fact that there are times when I feel like this is completely normal too. Earlier, for example, when I was holding his hand, I didn't think twice about it. What's happening to me? How could I have gone so used to this situation so quickly? At this rate, it's only a matter of time before I completely just accept everything that's going on. That'd be a huge problem. Sure, Hyoyin Kilma's a mad scientist, but I'm still a pretty normal guy in that regard. The problem is how and when I tell Lukako the truth. According to him, this whole thing started when I confessed my feelings. I still can't wrap my supercharged brain around how that happened, but I doubt Lukako's lying. I suppose I could always send a D-mail back to prevent myself from confessing. But something about that idea makes me feel uneasy. This whole situation came about because of a small change I made in the past. Who knows what will happen if I carelessly send another? I should probably just stay away from sending D-mails for a little while. If nothing else, my responsibility to tell Lukako that it wasn't me who confessed to him in the past. That'll undo a relationship, no matter how painful that might be. Even if I reduce Lukako to tears. I can't wait on this any longer. If we keep going like this, we're only gonna hurt each other. Strike while the iron is hot, right? Procrastination's the thief of time, right? Do or die. Hi, Retro. I'm doing good. Hey, Lukaku! I turn back to speak to Lukaku. But he's nowhere to be found. He must have gotten separated at some point. Maybe he got himself lost while he was looking at his phone. I let out a sigh and turned to go back the way I came, but don't have to go very far to find Lukaku.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, man A. That's me. You want to be man A for me?
Mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise? Be mayonnaise for me? Is it me?
Yes.
Did we lose an Nezumi?
Ah,
Hello. You're gonna be mayonnaise for me.
oh, there you go.
Yeah, you're good. You're
I was
good.
like trying to unmute and I was like, not. If you're really sorry, will you let me take a picture of you?
A picture?
I guess I'll be man B. Hey, do you work around here? Where do you work? We'll come visit.
No. I don't work anywhere.
Some douchebags appear to be hitting on him. What a handful.
Man, you hearing this?
I totally am, bruh. She's crazy adorbs. Moe as hell.
Hey, you got a minute, right? Wanna have some tea somewhere? I know a place.
I'm sorry.
Eh? Come on. I'm saying we'll forgive you for bumping into us if you just tag along.
Right. Hell, you might have busted my Copre stuff when you slammed into me.
The hell is Copri? Where the fuck are the tips there? Come on, pretty princess. A fantasy anime in which two girls descendants from the royal family in a parallel world fight against forces using special powers. Under the show's production materials are targeted elementary school girls, college-age men, and men still in their 30s. What?
I think it's supposed to be, like, pre-care?
I guess so, yeah. Oh man, that shit's really hard to come by, too. Why doesn't he just ignore them and walk away? Well, I guess it's not in Lukaku's blood. He leaves me no choice. I hate getting involved in these sorts of things, but I can't just sit by and watch either. Hey, assholes. Who the hell are you? You don't know me? Fools. I am the great Hyoyin Kyoma, bearer of the mightiest brains as Einstein himself. The mad scientist who will bring chaos to the world. Mwahahaha!
What the hell is this guy?
Don't ask me. He seems dangerous. Consider this a warning. If you keep hitting on the sweet summer child, nothing good will come of it.
Nothing good?
Correct. They may look quite quiet and composed, but they're actually the Saishin Zama, actually of the Saishin Zama school, and the rightful owner of the demon sword Samadare. You don't want to see them when you're angry. When they're angry.
What the hell is this guy talking about? He's out of his mind.
Wait, does that mean she is too?
She's not worth the trouble, man.
Damn straight. She might be a cutie, but I can't do crazy. The two men reluctantly retreat, muttering complaints the whole time. Guys like that have been showing up in Akihabara lately. Not like I know much about how it was before. This is what happens when you don't look where you're going. Look, you need to be better at telling guys like that. Huh? Lukaku stares blankly at me. What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. I just...
You just?
I was thinking about the first day I met you, Okabe-san.
Me?
Yeah, it was actually around here. Do you remember?
Now that he mentions it. Flashback. I believe it was in May around Golden Week. I was just minding my own business walking around when I saw Lukaku getting harassed by a photographer. Lukaku was in his Miko outfit, which is probably why the guy wanted a photo. Eventually Lukaku told the photographer that he was a man, and the guy left. Huh. Now that you mention it.
Yeah.
Lukaku smiles sweetly as if recalling the memory.
What you said to me that day. Do you know how happy those words made me?
What I said? I vaguely remember what happened, but unfortunately the details evade me. What did I say to you?
You told me it matters not.
I said that?
Yes. When I thanked you and apologized for not being able to live up to your expectations. You said to me, it matters not. You told me it didn't matter if I was a boy or a girl.
It doesn't matter.
To be honest, I was in a really bad place back then. I mean, look at me. Plus, I have more girlfriends at school than boyfriends. And even back then, people would always be disappointed when they found that I was a guy. What am I? Who am I? I'd ask myself this almost every day. I kept thinking that maybe I was born in the wrong era or something.
Lukaku might be somewhat timid now, but it was much worse when I first met him. It was frustrating, to be honest. But I had no idea he was struggling with himself so much.
When you said those words to me, I wanted to cry.
Lukaku,
I know that it's weird that I was touched by something like that. But now, I feel confident enough to say that it's because of those words that...
he shyly smiles. He then looks me straight in the eyes.
I fell in love with you, Okabe-san.
This was as direct as a confession of love as any. Not some event that happened in the past I never experienced. This is the now. These are Lukaku's feelings for me. But how do I feel about Lukaku? Our relationship. I guess none of that matters, huh?
Huh?
It doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl. You know what? I did say something like that back then.
Do you...
Nah, I just remembered now.
Oh, okay. But that's cool too. As long as you remember now.
Lukaku flashes me a sad smile on the verge of tears. I have no choice. I'll stick with him just a little bit longer. Doesn't matter if he's a boy or a girl. I, the great Hyoyin Kyoma, will take responsibility for my own words.
Okabe-san.
Huh? Lukako stares at me. Do I have something on my face?
No, it's just... You had the kindest expression on your face just now.
Hello, Star. How are you? What? I instinctively covered my face.
I was just...
Lukako,
Yes?
who am I?
You're Okabe Rintaro.
No, never forget. I am the mad scientist, Hyoyin Kyoma. Got it?
Yes.
Can't help but think back to the games where we dated them and then got Anne killed yet again. Yeah. Do you really believe I'd ever make a kind expression or whatever you think you just saw?
No, but I mean... Okabe-san, you're actually very...
Hyoyin!
Kyoma-san, you're actually...
Oh well. It's Lukako's fault that I'm this agitated. I take out my phone and press it to my ear in the hopes of hiding my own feelings. Yes, it's me. No. Hyoyin Kyoma has not become so weak as to be called a good person. I swallow my own words. I can't take my eyes off the sky. What is that?
Okabe-san, what's wrong?
Lukako, look up.
Huh?
Lukako looks at the sky. In the sky above the always crowded Akihabara, there's... What the fuck? What the fuck? Excuse me? Huh?
Ah.
It's Chiru. What's Chiru doing in our visual novel? A massive dragon.
Wild.
Damn, it's a fantasy anime now. I guess it always was, but...
Is this how you kill me, by dragon in this one?
I'm sorry, what the fuck? Yeah, my reaction. Mwahahaha! Finally the time has come. Finally come. The era of Hyoyin Kyoma begins. Are we not going to talk about the fucking dragon in the sky? Hello?
Ocarine, are you feeling okay? You've been acting all crazy for a while now. And care to fill me in?
How unfortunate for you, Daru. You may be my right-hand man, but you are not one of the chosen. It has been a day since my date with Lukako. Even now, I still can't hide my childlike glee.
Could you please explain what all this chosen stuff is about?
Do you really want to know? I suppose I could tell you if you're that curious.
Considering how you keep rambling about it, I can't help but be curious.
I see. But this highly classified information that will affect the fate of humanity, I can't just tell you. Except I really, really want to tell you.
Oh, don't forget I ever asked.
What?
Well, I haven't been chosen, right? Which means you can't tell me. That's all there is to it.
Isn't this the part where you keep asking? I furiously grind my teeth at Daru's indifference as the curtain of the development room opens.
Can you guys quiet down? I'm trying to focus.
Oh, well, if it isn't Christina. I had no idea you were here. What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? You're the one who told me to make a new gadget.
Say what? A new gadget? Come to think of it, with everything going on with myself and Lukako, I completely forgotten about all the issues with number 12. I do remember sending a email saying that number 12 was too dangerous to wear, but... For the record, I refuse to wear number 12. It's too dangerous.
God, I know already. You're a broken record. That's why I stopped working on it to make something else.
Oh, I remember that. I haven't seen you so scared, Okarin.
I see. So I guess the D-mail worked. Well, it's causing a whole new set of problems, but I digress.
So?
Huh?
Don't you hum me. What are you guys talking about?
Oh, that's right. My faithful assistant. Do you really want to know? Under normal circumstances, I'm not supposed to tell you anything. But if you really want to know...
Oh, no, I'm all good.
What? You can at least pretend to be interested.
I mean, you literally just said you're not supposed to tell me anything, so I'm not going to force you.
This wench. The both of them are getting on my nerves. Thank you for the lurk, Josie. It's just good etiquette to show interest.
Well, I suppose if you really want to tell me, I'd be open to hearing you out.
She totally just flipped the script on me. Ugh.
Okay, I'll be getting back to work.
When I was with Lukaku yesterday, I saw it.
Is he talking to himself?
Oh, Okarin? Oh no.
Judging by your reaction, you haven't seen it yet. It was utterly mind-blowing. I feel myself getting goosebumps even now. Right. There was a real dragon. At the time, I could barely believe my own eyes. All I could do was stare up in the sky, my phone held to my ear. Claws so sharp that they could rip the sky in half. Giant bat-like wings. Its massive body looked stronger than any lizard I'd ever seen.
Okabe-san.
I was so captivated by the beast in the sky that I couldn't even hear Lukaku speaking to me. It was as if everything around me had gone quiet. The dragon spread its massive wings and began to beat them in the air. It slowly opened its mouth, revealing a set of jaws, sharp enough to rip a human body to shreds, along with a giant bright red tongue. It was moving. And just as that thought crossed my mind, a near-piercing roar bellowed throughout the sky. And then, the next very moment, the dragon was gone. The world had gone quiet around me. To make noise again, cars honked, crowds went to and fro.
Okabe-san, what happened? Okabe-san!
Lukaku.
Okabe-san, are you okay?
Did you see that?
See what?
I look at Lukaku in surprise. You didn't see it?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I didn't see anything particularly.
Lukaku's expression was a mix of concern and fear. He was clearly worried about me. He wasn't just pretending to have not seen it. He actually didn't see the dragon. He wasn't the only one either. I took a moment to look around and found that not a single person was looking up at the sky. I was the only one. Lukaku.
Yes?
Might be the chosen one. Lukaku picked up the phone. He must have dropped it at some point in the chaos. I recall him giving me a concerned look. That's everything that happened. I gulped down the now lukewarm Dr. P after explaining myself to Daru and Kirisu. They were both speechless. How can I blame them? I literally just told them I saw a dragon in the middle of Akihabara, in the daytime no less. I firmly believe that this is the sign that the heaven's door has finally been opened. The merging of the dimensions has begun, my friends. The chaos that I seek looms just over the horizon.
Hey, Okarin.
Daru begins to speak. Perhaps he regained his composure?
Isn't it about time we get an AC for this place?
Huh?
It's crazy hot this year. Suffering through the heat is just gonna make us sick, mentally and physically.
The hell is he going on about? Dyer, were you listening to anything I said?
Of course.
Then do you really think now is the time to be talking about getting an AC? I get it. You want to change the subject because it's all too shocking for you to handle. But you can't just turn away from the truth. You have to accept reality into your heart.
You're the only one here turning away from the truth, Okarin. I know it's been hot lately, but I can't believe you're hallucinating now.
Not hallucinating. I really saw a dragon.
Then means the heat is getting to you. Either that or you were dreaming. I've heard you spew a whole lot of nonsense up until now, but this one takes the cake. I'm actually starting to feel sorry for you.
Dyer looks at me like I'm some kind of wounded animal. I see. I suppose I was wrong. I was wrong to believe that a normal person like Daru could ever understand. And I mean, if Ferris came to me saying the same kinds of stuff I was said to Daru, I'd probably react the exact same way. What I saw was unbelievable. But it was real. I saw it with my own two eyes. I can remember all the little details. Like the whole scene has burned into my retinas. I guess you'd have to be there to really understand. Seeing is believing, right? No matter how hard I try to explain this, it's gonna be hard for anyone to really get it.
Hey, Makishi. Back me up here. Give him a piece of your mind.
Knowing my assistant, she'll say the same thing. She'll probably call me a chuny idiot or something.
Hey, around what time did this happen?
An unexpected response. I swore she was gonna make fun of me. Let's see. It had to have been a little before 4 p.m., just after Lukaku and I left May Queen.
Around 4 p.m. How long was the dragon there?
It felt like 5 minutes, but it might have actually been much shorter.
What did it look like? Were you able to see it clearly?
Makishi. What's wrong? Don't tell me you believe this nutcase's story.
I didn't say that. I'm just a little interested. Yeah. Wait, what if...
Here's who nods herself against a block.
Huh? Where are you going?
I need some time alone to think about this. Don't bother me.
She vanishes back into the development room. Dara and I are left alone.
I was planning on playing a game in there since she finally left. Oh well.
True chaos is approaching on our dimension, and you're busy thinking about an eroge.
Well, excuse me if I'm not a delusional like a certain someone. And it's not an eroge, it's an MMO. Duh. If you want to talk about super realistic dragons, that game's got a bunch of them.
Is he talking about Final Fantasy 14? No way. I think I recall him mentioning that before. Whatever. Must be nice being so carefree. Anyway, how are things going on your end?
My end? What are you talking about? I don't remember you asking me for anything.
Whatever. Forget I said anything.
Oh, okay.
Apparently the whole thing with number 14 never happened on this world line. Since Kirisu is currently occupying the development room, we're not going to get much done anyway. Right now I have more pressing matters to attend to. We could deal with number 14 later. I leave the lab heading back to where I saw the dragon. Oops. I look up into the sky. It's as blue as far as the eyes can see. Just like yesterday. I know I saw it. Even before Daru said anything, I had entertained the thought that it was some kind of hallucination. But the more I think about it, what I saw, the more I'm sure that it wasn't all in my head. But it had been a sign. It had to have been a sign of something. A warning. But was I really the only one who saw it? There might have been someone else. If I could somehow find them, I'd be able to prove it was real. My best bet is just ask around. Just before I head out, my phone begins to ring. It's Lukaku.
Sorry, are you busy? You have time. Can you come to Yanabayashi's shrine? There's something I want to show you.
Wants me to come over? Not the kind of message I expect from him. Normally he comes to me if he wants to talk about something. That's just the kind of guy he is. What exactly does he want to show me? Well, sitting here isn't going to get me any answers. I'm pretty busy, but I'm willing to make time for Lukaku. I'd be a jerk if I said no. Plus, it'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Okay. Got it. I'm on the way. Just wait for me. I'll hunt for dragon information later. Time to head for Yanabayashi Shrine.
Okabe-san, thanks for coming.
Lukaku was waiting outside of the shrine for me. I emailed him to let him know that I was on my way, but I didn't think he'd wait out in the sun for me. How could I turn down a request from you? Uh-huh. I immediately realized that my words could have been taken as a variety of different ways. Don't read too much into that. Anyways, is your father in?
Oh, he has a meeting in Akihabara today.
I see. I guess being in charge of that is such an old shrine means you have to attend gatherings like that. Either way, I'm glad he's not in. Whenever I have to deal with Mr. Urushibara, things get complicated. So, what is it that you wanted to show me?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Here. This is it.
Lukaku hands me a cylindrical object that kind of looks like a kimono fabric. Comparatively, it's quite a bit smaller. Wait. Is this a scroll? Where did you get this?
I found it when I was cleaning up the storage area. I emailed you after I took a peek inside. I was really surprised.
The scroll is in excellent condition. No scratches or scars to be found. May I?
Please, be my guest.
I take the scroll from Lukaku. I take extra care not to rip it as I open it up. Is this? The first thing I notice are the characters. Excuse me. No, that's not quite right. They're not characters, they just look like them. I've never seen characters like this before. What about you?
No, I'm not familiar with these either.
They aren't Chinese, nor are they hiragana. It goes without saying they're not part of the English alphabet. They're not Greek either. If anything, I'd say they look like the ancient Kamiyo characters I saw in a book once. I can feel my heart beating rapidly as I read the scroll up and down. There it is, right there. Lukaku, this is...
Yeah.
I hear a strange noise. I'm so excited that I didn't even notice that my hands are shaking. On the scroll is a drawing of a dragon. Hey, yo. After taking some time to calm down, Lukaku and I find a shady spot near the shrine, and sit down to examine the contents of the scroll. The strange characters only appeared in the beginning of the scroll. The rest of it is in standard Japanese. That being said, the handwriting is beautiful but difficult to read. I can't really tell what any of this says. What about you, Lukaku?
Just barely.
What? Can you read it?
Yes, it'll take me a little while, but I can. I've been practicing calligraphy since I was little.
I see. I guess he's not just wearing his Miko outfit for show. Knowing Mr. Arushibara, I could see him having Lukaku practice flower arrangements and even traditional tea ceremony. I catch myself picturing Lukaku in a kimono and immediately try to shake that out of my mind.
Oh, Kabe-san?
But pay me no mind. So, what does it say?
Let's see.
Lukaku begins to read out loud. As the contents of the scroll become clear, I can barely contain my excitement. Are you saying something that's happened over 300 years ago?
Yes, that's what's written here.
If I had to guess, this scroll was written by someone who had the same experience I did. That's not the only thing that contained in the scroll. According to the writer, they were the only person to have witnessed the event. They even go on to say that that they sealed the dragon away themselves. This is also hard to swallow. If I hadn't seen the dragon with my own two eyes, there's no way I'd believe any of this craziness. I probably would have just laughed it off. But not now. See, Lukaku, I wasn't dreaming, nor was I hallucinating. I really saw a dragon. Indeed, if what's written here can be trusted, the dragons have been appearing on this very land for many years. So, what else does it say?
Give me a second. One day, the beast shall once again appear to wreak havoc upon the land of Akihabara. Basically, it says that the dragon's going to come back and cause great destruction one day.
Just as I theorized. This was, in fact, a sign. A door to another world will open, making way for a great dragon. My own experiences with the event documented in the scroll are so similar that I can't help but get excited. On the flip side, Lukaku seems less than thrilled. What's wrong, Lukaku? Not much of a reaction? Or, what do you think, I'm being delusional like Daru said?
No, that's not it. It's just...
It's just...
If something like this actually happened, why aren't there more records of it in history? If what this says is true, it means that dragons existed in the Edo period, right? So shouldn't there be more sightings?
You just don't get it, Lukaku.
Huh?
The fact that there haven't been more sightings is what makes this credible.
Wait, how so?
Are you familiar with the Nue? The Nue? What the hell is that? The legendary creature said to have a monkey head, raccoon body, tiger arms and legs, and a snake tail. Huh.
No, I've never heard of it.
Put it simply, it's a monster with the body parts of different animals. It has a monkey's head, a tanuki's torso, and 4 tiger legs. It's kind of like a chimera. I heard that archives like the Manyoshi and the tale of the Hyaki Chronicle tales of the new and ancient Kyoto, apparently they caused so much trouble that they had to hunt them down and slay them.
They slayed them?
Right, but here's the thing. Even though this creature has appeared in texts all over the country, I think the chances of having it actually existed are probably less than 0. And actually, there are places in the Kansai region where people say the Niue have appeared. But that's just all conjecture, old myths, if you will. What I'm trying to say is, don't believe everything you read. And the opposite of that is true, too. Get it?
Yes, kind of.
Good. There's also one more thing.
What is it?
Did you know that Tokyo was built in the Edo period based on the philosophies of Feng Shui?
Feng Shui? That's the thing where you put certain stuff by the entrance for good luck or something, right?
Yeah. Though to be more precise, Tokyo's construction was based on the yin-yang and 5-element theory. The 4 symbols, too.
Yang symbol?
Lukako, what direction would Akihabara be if we faced it from the Edo castle?
Well, the Imperial Palace is in the southwest, so the northeast.
Bingo. And get this, the east is the territory of the Azure Dragon.
The Azure Dragon.
Additionally, the northeast is said to be an unlucky direction. The people of old believed it to be a gateway for evil spirits. So to sum this all up, Akihabara is a gateway for evil to come into our world.
Evil spirits? Wait a second.
Lukako appeared to have noticed something.
Come to think of it, the name of the shrine is derived from the Japanese word for willow. There's a reason for that. Apparently people in which the past planted willow here to protect the gateway, which means...
I knew it.
I remember reading that there used to be a lot of fires in Akihabara too. Could that have something to do with all of this?
I could see that being the case. We've just been brainstorming ideas and theories, but the more we come up with, the more it all seems like everything fits together. It almost sounds like this could be the real deal. No, it has to be. Please continue.
Huh?
Reading the scroll, of course. There's still more, right?
Oh, yeah, let's see.
Yukako lets out a loud gasp. What happened?
You know how the dragon was sealed away? Well, this explains how it was done.
Say what? Quickly, how did they do it?
Oh, 1 second. Let me see. Let me go.
Hi, Soso, how are you? Miko?
Yes. It says here that they used Omiko's power to seal away the beast.
The power of Amiko. Yeah, it's me. Things are out of control.
Okabe-san?
No, it's not that. Something big is going down. Exactly. It looks like fate has something big in store for me. God wants me to be his dragon slayer. Indeed. If only this were a dream, but alas, it is my reality. Yes, I will fight. I will carry out my mission, for that is the choice of Steins Gate. El Sai Kongru. I turned to Lukako after closing my phone. Lukako, no. Oh, powerful Miko. It is time to begin your training.
Me? Amiko? Huh? Wait, what?
Bye-bye, Soso. Thank you for coming by. Of course you're Amiko. Who else could I be talking about?
Nobody, but I'm not.
Then answer me this. What are you currently wearing?
Traditional Miko attire. But I'm a guy. I don't have the right to be a Miko.
It doesn't matter if you are a boy or a girl.
Huh.
You are the child of the rightful guardian of the shrine. What can this be if not fate itself? This is your destiny.
My destiny?
Yes. Our fateful meeting, becoming my disciple, receiving the demon sword Samadare, and the Seishin Zanma style training we both underwent. It was all destiny. It was all the choice of Steins Gate. You were the one. You were always fated to be my one true partner.
Your partner?
My words appear to shock Lukaku like a lightning bolt.
Yeah, I'm your partner.
His eyes begin to burn with determination, a far cry from his state only moments prior.
Okabe-san, I'll do it. No, please let me do it.
That's what I like to hear from my partner. Together we'll see her Fafnir away once and for all.
Fafnir?
The dragon. I feel weird just calling it a dragon, right? Hence, Fafnir.
Oh, okay. So, what should I do?
There's but only one thing for you to do. Training. That being said, you should be probably changing to something more comfortable first.
Understood, Master.
Lukaku nods passionately and disappears into the shrine. 10 minutes pass. Hopefully he does as told and gets into something he can move more freely in. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out in a gym uniform. Huh. Actually, I don't even know what his or Mayuri's gym uniform even looks like. Huh? What does Lukaku even wear to school? Would he actually go in a girl's uniform? No, that'd never happen. Right? Wait. If he wears a girl's uniform to school, wouldn't that mean his gym uniform would be for a girl too? I'm getting ahead of myself. Even if he does wear a girl's uniform, there's no way the school still have students wear bloomers for gym class. But what if...
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Hearing Lukaku's voice from behind me, I turn around. There he is, in normal gym attire.
What should I do first?
Amberly, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed. What am I thinking? That's not true at all, not even remotely.
Okabe-san, what's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing at all. By the way, Lukaku, can I ask you a question?
Sure, go right ahead.
What do you wear to school? I have to know.
What do you mean? I wear a uniform.
I know that, but I'm asking what sort of uniform?
What sort?
He gives it some thought and immediately picks up on my intent. He quietly responds.
I wear, a boy's uniform, of course.
I see. A boy's uniform. Actually, I get the feeling that my Yuri school has classic, Gakuran uniforms. Which means... It's not that he looked particularly weird in one, but I guess something about that just seems off. And anyway, I wonder how the other students treat him. Lukaku, do you have any friends at school?
Friends? Yeah. There's Mayuri-chan, and then a bunch of other girls.
Wait, so all your friends are girls?
Yes. I feel more comfortable being around girls.
What about bullying? Does anyone bully you because of that?
No, people used to tease me. But now Mayuri-chan and the others are there for me, so it doesn't happen anymore.
Good. Mayuri can seem spacey at times, but I'm glad she's reliable. And now that I think about it, she's even chewed me out for teasing Lukaku before. She'd make for a great bodyguard.
Why the questions all of a sudden?
I was just a little worried. Oops.
Worried about me?
Yeah, I guess.
I see. You're worried about me.
Lukaku starts talking to himself. But then all of a sudden,
Let's get started.
he's supercharged. I have no idea what just happened, but I'm glad he's on board.
So, what should I do, Master?
Crap. I hadn't actually thought that far ahead. Oh, let's see. How about for starters you get some practice swings in with Samadari?
I already did 30 swings this morning.
I see. I'm glad you've been keeping your promise. Excellent work.
Thank you so much.
Lukaku looks at me with great expectations in his eyes. This is going to be a problem. I picture a variety of different situations up until now, but I never expected to be training to defeat a dragon.
Okabe-san?
Training. If we're going to train, then Takio training.
Wait, Takigyo, is that where you meditate under a waterfall?
Correct. That's our first course of action. Takigyo is an old process that revolves around purifying the body and mind. By exposing yourself to cold water while meditating, you can cleanse your soul. It's pretty much one form of training everyone knows.
There are no waterfalls around here. What should we do?
Are you kidding me? Oops. A shrine with such a long history that doesn't even have a single waterfall?
I'm sorry.
Of course, it'd be stranger if there was actually a waterfall in the center of Tokyo. Well, no crying over spilled Dr. P. Time to commence Operation Mimir.
Operation Mimir?
Lukaku, prepare the following.
Roger.
If we don't have a waterfall, we'll just have to make one. Operation Mimir. In other words, well, now you can meditate to your heart's content.
Yeah.
I've solved our problem by simply taking a hose and running water down onto Lukaku's head. From the outside, it might look like we're playing around, but I swear that's not the case. This is actually an extreme form of training. Yeah.
Okabe-san,
What is it?
is this actually training?
Absolutely! By bathing your body in cold water, cleanse your mind and spirit, you're unlocking the door to true power.
But
What? Is there something else troubling you?
yeah, it's just the cold water kinda feels good.
It's quite hot today. I guess tap water was only going to get us so far. Plus, and he's soaked, I can see through his gym clothes. What the hell am I thinking? He's a guy. I know this, I should know this. I'm not even safe during training. Lukaku Irishibara, you truly are a formidable opponent.
Okabe-san?
Uh-uh? What? It's nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
Anyway, I need to come up with a proper training regime by tomorrow. Will we be able to seal Favni away once and for all? The fate of Akihabara rests on our shoulders. There's no time for games. Not that I was playing around today or anything. Nope, definitely not. The next day I head to Yanabayashi Shrine. This is all part of Lukaku's training. I'm doing this for him. I'm sure Daro and the others would call this stupid, but I couldn't care less. There's no point in explaining things to those who don't wish to open their eyes. The path of a hero is a lonely one. I've known this for a long time. I'm not going to force anyone to try and understand me. I don't even want to be a hero. I simply want to seal away that foul beast, Fafnir, away by my own hand. As one who has inherited the name of the Phoenix, I, Hyoyin Kyoma. It all rolls perfectly off the tongue.
Okabe-san.
The moment I arrive at the shrine, Lukaku happily runs towards me. He's already in his gym clothes, forehead moist with sweat. It appears he's been practicing with the demon sword Samadari. This might seem odd coming from me, but I'm proud of how diligent you are with your sword practice. Practice swings are the foundation of Saishin Sanma. I would even go as far to say that they're the end-all, be-all of the sword style. Never forget your daily training. Got it?
Yes, Okabe-san.
Oh, and I forbid you from calling me by that name from here on out.
Huh?
Until the day we sear Fafnir away, you will refer to me as Hyoyin Kyoma. Regardless of our relationship, we're currently master and student. We mustn't let ourselves get bogged down in the past. Do you remember the core teachings of Saishin Zanma style? Should you come face to face with God or the Buddha, you cut them down. Understood?
Well...
Why does he look so sad? Normally be happy to listen to my orders.
Am I really forbidden from calling you Okabe-san?
Yes. You should know this as well as anyone. Emotions only get in the way of your training.
Oh, okay. I understand.
It's not gonna work. The sad look on your face isn't gonna change my mind. What's the point in training if it is not strict and vigorous? But, I suppose when you're not training, you're free to use my other name.
Huh?
Alright, no time for breaks. Back to training.
Yes, sir. Let's begin.
Just for the record, I totally didn't give in to my emotions. Given his psychological condition, I determined that it would be a poor use of resources to have him train like that. That's all. It's important for a master to make sure their students have the necessary drive to succeed. So, for today's training, first...
About that, Okabe-san.
My name is Kyoma.
Right. Kyoma-san. This morning, I found this in storage.
Huh? What is it?
Well, take a look.
Lukaku reaches behind him. He pulls out a sealed wooden box. This is...
It was all the way back in our storage.
Can I open it? Lukaku nods, handing the box over to me. There's got to be something important inside of it, considering it's all sealed up. I take a deep breath to calm myself down and open up the box. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but it almost feels like I've released all the trapped air from inside of it. Nobody needs to know that I was actually scared of just something jumping out of it.
Kyoma-san, this is...
It would appear to be a book. Inside the box is what appears to be an old book of some kind. I carefully open it. Next to me I hear Lukaku swallowing in suspense. This is...
What does it say?
I haven't the slightest of ideas.
Huh?
Read it for me, Lukaku.
Sure.
Lukaku flips through the pages. Well? Lukaku immediately goes quiet after that, presumably because he's focused on the text. Eventually...
This is...
What is it? What does it say?
It looks like some kind of training guide.
Training? You mean training to defeat the dragon?
I think so.
He keeps looking through the pages. No matter how far ahead he looks, its training regimen's as far as the eye can see. Huh. These are probably training exercises the past Miko used.
Training.
I glance over at Lukaku, who is still peeking into the book, from off to the side. He has a troubled expression on his face. What's wrong? Something catch your eye?
No, it's just... Doesn't it seem like this book popped up at just the right time?
Oh. Lukaku certainly has a point. It was only the day before yesterday I spotted Fafnir in the sky. Then yesterday we found that old scroll. And now this manual. All this seems a little too good to be true. But I applaud your observational skills, but you still have much to learn.
Much to learn.
Precisely. It's true that the timing of all this is a bit suspect. However, I believe this to be the will of Steins Gate.
Steins Gate.
Exactly. Try to think outside of the box. Perhaps all these coincidences mean that the gears of destiny have begun to move in our favor. Are we not being led down the right path of history? So while this all might seem too good to be true, the reality is that simply proves that I, Yoyan Kyoma, am the chosen one. The voice of destiny. No, the voice of the universe is telling me to defeat the dragon. Make no mistake, this is not sophistry. All things are leading to one natural conclusion. That is what the tractor field does. It just so happens that in this worldline I've been chosen to defeat the dragon. When analyzing a situation, it's important to look at things from multiple perspectives. Never forget that.
Wow, you're amazing, Master.
It looks like my words have lit a fire in Lukaku's heart.
Think about things from a different perspective, huh? That makes total sense. Of course, you'd never be able to find the truth just by looking at the surface.
Precisely. Now that you understand, let's try out some of these training exercises.
Roger.
And so our rigorous training sessions begin.
A butterfly?
I shake my head back and forth.
I'm sorry, a bird.
I nod my head up and down.
Great, okay, let's see. The bird is flying. Huh? Or the one bird? A flock?
I shake my head again.
Okay, I'll come back to the birds later.
I nod again.
Kill. Oh wait, put it all together, right? Birds, stone, and kill. Oh, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Yay! Okay, I got it. Next.
Hey, Lukaku. I speak to him as he stands up.
Yes?
How could this possibly be special training? We're just playing a regular old gesture game. Well, it's good and well that Lukaku was able to read that old book, but what the hell's with the so-called special training? It's the middle of the day and 2 of us are just playing a gesture game. Nothing about this strikes me as something that will equip us to deal with the dragon. We just look at a couple of guys having a good time. No matter how you try and spin this, there's nothing vigorous about what we're doing.
This is what the book said to do.
You're not wrong, but
Then we gotta keep at it.
you're really into this, huh?
Of course. That way we can combine our strength and defeat the dragon. No, come on. There's no time to lose. It's your turn to answer next. Kiyoma-san, let's go! Okay, next is...
Lukaku, don't you think it's getting a little late? How about we call it quits for the day?
Oh gosh, you're right. I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize what time it was.
I take back what I said about earlier about not being able to be vigorous. No matter how weird the special training might be, doing it for long periods of time is in fact quite exhausting. Even a simple gesture game turns into a test of endurance when you're doing it out in the sun or doing it for hours under the burning hot sun.
Are you okay, Kiyoma-san?
No worries. Special trainings for this stands no chance against Hyo and Kilma's godlike endurance. To be honest, I'm pretty much dead, but I can't possibly tell him that.
I knew it. I wouldn't expect anything less from the great Kiyoma-san. I'm a little bit tired, though.
Lukaku's expression was cool and collected, nothing like mine. Funny, considering he looks much weaker than me. Is this what happens when you swing a sword around every day? I'm sure his sword practice had a part to play, but I'm betting the main reason he looks so energetic is because of what was written in that book. The power of love shared between the Chosen One and the Miko will seal away the dragon. It'll be impossible to accomplish our goals unless Lukaku and I work together. Him as the Miko and myself as the Chosen One capable of sealing the beast. Or seeing the beast, sorry. I get that. Seriously, I do. But the power of love? Really? That's so cliche. Of course, that was the part that got Lukaku all fired up.
Kiyoma-san?
No. I was just thinking if today's training was enough to make you tired, you still have a long ways to go.
I'm sorry. I'll work even harder tomorrow.
Say what? Tomorrow?
We're training tomorrow too, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. As bizarre as the training exercises are, they're necessary if you want to defeat the dragon. I can't just quit now. I can't.
Thank goodness. I get to spend another whole day with you, Okabe-san.
Yeah, you got that right. And just like that, he's back to calling me Okabe. A different training exercise?
Yes, I managed to decide the book last night, or decode the book last night, and I found a different exercise.
Perfect. That's what we're gonna do. Then that's what we're gonna do. Time's a wasting.
Okay.
After yesterday's events, I'm more than ready to try something else. We basically just played a gesture game the whole day. There's a limit to how many hours my body and mind can handle something like that, especially in this heat. I'm pretty much up for anything as long as it's not a repeat of yesterday. So, what's the plan?
Well,
Here?
not quite. Not there.
What about here? Oh my god.
No! Don't touch that.
Whatever. Here. Man.
Wow.
Are we doing porn?
Maybe.
No! Don't force it!
Oh.
Kilma-san...
I thought I'd be okay with anything that wasn't a gesture game, but what the hell is this? I peek out from the darkness. Given the weird sounds we're making, I wouldn't blame someone for getting the wrong idea. I promise you, we're not doing anything even remotely erotic. We're just following what was written in the book, to the letter even. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Ugh.
Bless you.
According to the instructions, one person must wear a coat while their partner gets inside with them from behind. They must engage in eating, drinking, and calligraphy together. I had a hunch after you told me what we were going to do. But now I'm absolutely certain this is just like that Helping Hands comedy act.
Oh, what?
He tries to talk, his mouth full of fish cake.
But we're doing exactly what the book said to do.
Precisely, that's just it.
Huh?
Are you sure this is correct? What if we're misreading the text?
That's impossible.
In any case, we have to double check. We have to make sure we're doing this right.
Okay.
Gakko begins to frantically flip through the pages of the book. As far as I can tell, he appears to be 100% focused on the text, but then... What is it?
I'm so sorry. I was reading it wrong.
I knew it. That had to be the case. How on earth would any of these training exercises help us seal away a massive dragon? He must have overlooked something important. So what does it actually say?
It was the opposite.
The opposite? What do you mean?
Our positioning. Kilma-san, you were supposed to be in the front of the coat, and I should be in the back.
Our positioning?
That makes total sense. Since you're the one who can see the dragon, you have to be in the front so that you can give me the instruction. Huh? What's wrong, Kilma-san?
Didn't I just tell you? Not there!
I'm sorry. How about here?
No! Ah, my eye! It burns, it burns, it burns, it burns!
Oh no. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Greetings, my name is Okabe Ritaro, and today I have hot Odin being smashed into my face. How did it come to this? I just don't get it. This feels more like we're putting on some kind of show. Or hell, it's like one of those punishment games you've seen comedians suffer through on TV. Not to mention...
Okay, let's try one more time. Let's see. The Odin is...
I can feel the warmth of Lukaku's breath on my back. What's going on? It's the middle of summer, Lukaku nestled up against me. I should feel cramped and uncomfortable, but I don't. And you know what? I was kind of expecting something a bit more rugged, I guess. But he's so soft. Now that I think about it, when I had to get under the coat with him earlier, he smelled really nice.
Huh?
What happened?
I felt your heart rate suddenly speed up.
Don't get the wrong idea. It's not like I was thinking about how you smell really nice or that. You're really soft or anything like that. Absolutely not.
Huh?
Crap. What am I panicking over? I basically just told him what I was thinking. I can't believe this. If Dara heard what I just said, he'd probably say thanks for the scrumptious tsundere performance or something.
I didn't accidentally touch touch you someplace weird, did I?
Huh?
Well, I can't see anything, so I thought maybe I touched your...
What are you talking about, Lukaku? No, that's not it at all. Seriously.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Actually, the reason why my heart's beating so fast is from the heat.
What? Are you okay? Maybe we should take a break.
No, I'm fine. We must continue with our training. I'm not so sure why, but I really don't want to see Lukaku to see my face right now.
Okay. On to the next one.
Got it. Lukaku storms around as he tries to take food out of the can. Every time he moves, I can feel his body press up against my back. Stay calm. He's just a guy. He might be soft, and he might actually smell amazing, but he's still a guy. This is starting to feel like a completely different kind of training.
Here we go. Say,
It burns!
I am so sorry.
That was cute.
That was really cute.
Another day of training behind us, we both find a spot in the shade and sit down. I see a little package over by the shrine. Hey, Lukaku, what's this? Or what's that?
Oh, that's a bento box.
Bento box?
Yeah, I made it for you, but after eating all that Odin during our training, I lost my chance to give it to you. Oh, let it be a waste to throw it away, so you can take it home with you if you'd like.
Actually, I'm pretty hungry right now.
Really?
The canned Odin wasn't exactly filling. Plus, it's so damn hot. Even if it's kept cool in a bag, there's no guarantee the food won't go bad. It'd be a waste.
Oh, then I'll go grab it.
Think of the Holy Water Retro.
Well, how is it?
Here's the stretch. Not bad at all.
Really?
Yeah, this might surprise you, but I'm quite the gourmet. Compliments to the chef. Your mother did a great job.
Actually, I made this.
What? You?
Yeah.
I looked down at the bento box. The arrangement of the food, the colors, the flavor, top marks across the board. That's why I'd assumed it was his mother that made it.
I'm so glad you like it, Kyoma-san.
This guy.
Kyoma-san, your clothes.
Huh?
Your sleeve's torn.
I probably got it caught on something.
Please, give it to me for a second.
It's really not that big of a...
I'm not taking no for an answer.
Lukaku ignores my pleas as he takes out a mini sewing kit and begins to repair my torn sleeve. This guy. Why wasn't he born a woman? The thought runs across my mind as I munch on the contents of his bento box. With training finished and the sun setting, we once again turn our attention to the old scroll. So you think the dragon's gonna actually appear in August?
Yes, I believe the scorching month here refers to August.
Yukako points at the page. I see. It's not easily legible, but the text appears to match up. Considering how old the scroll is, I was worried he wouldn't be able to tell whether it was referring to the old Japanese calendar or not. But I guess that won't be a problem. Any other clues?
Let's see. It says, when light and darkness struggle for supremacy, but I'm not sure what it's supposed to mean.
Light and darkness. Could this be referring to the sunset and the sunrise? No, that's not it. Those are everyday occurrences. That wouldn't work. Given the way it's written here, it has to be something more specific. Light and darkness. Conflict. Balance. 50-50. Half. Half? I take out my phone and immediately hit the search engine. 3 sets of words. 2010 August moon phases. It all makes sense now. The search results give me the answers I seek.
Oh my gosh, did you figure it out?
Yeah. If the scroll is believed to be, if the scroll is to be believed, the dragon will likely make its grand appearance on August 17th.
The 17th? That's only a week from now. How did you figure that out?
The waxing moon. I suspect it might also refer to a lunar or solar eclipse, but neither of those are happening this month. Which means the only thing that can represent the light and darkness, the moon. The waning phase is over. All that's left is for the waxing moon, and that's going to be on the 17th.
That's amazing. You're amazing, Okabe-san.
Now's not the time to celebrate, Lukaku. We only have a week to prepare, 7 days to figure out how to seal that bastard away.
Will I be able to do it?
I honestly don't know. But this much is true. If you can't do it, nobody can. You're the chosen Miko and my Hyoyin Gilma's partner.
Kilma-san? I'll do everything in my power to make this work.
I didn't lie to him, but I can't help but wonder if we'll be okay following the current training plan. But right now, that's the only lead we've got.
Sai, Concrete, Okabe-san.
It's Kongru! Yeah, I don't know retro.
Yeah, long time no see, Okabe Rentaro.
I hit up the lab for the first time in a few days and bump into Suzuha outside. Oh, well, if it isn't the part-time warrior. Hard at work?
Well, sorta.
Suzuha's laugh strikes me as suspicious. Huh? What's so funny?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then why would you laugh like that? Spit it out.
I just told you, it's nothing. And look at the time, I gotta get going, or else the boss man is going to kill me.
Suzuha heads into the shop pretending to be busy. What's her angle? Nevertheless, I can't just stand here forever, so I decide to head upstairs into the lab. My phone email tone goes off again. I look at the screen and see an email from Shining Finger?
Sorry.
What the hell? Sorry? I don't recall her doing anything worth apologizing over. Maybe she's referring to what happened in front of UPX. Isn't that kind of late to apologize for that? As I keep drawing nothing about blanks, I eventually give up and make my way upstairs.
It's Okairan. Doo-doo-doo.
I find Mayuri and Daru in the lab. Long time no see, Mayuri.
You've been busy hanging out with Luka-kun nonstop, and Mayushi's been busy with schoolwork.
I haven't just been hanging with Lukaku. There's a very specific reason why we've been busy. Hey, yo.
You don't have to be so shy, Okarin. Mayushi's really happy that both of you are doing so well. Right, Daru-kun?
Sorry.
You're okay.
Totally. Even if you turned into a tsundere, I'm still really happy for you.
What? Hey, Daru, what did you just say?
I said, even if you turned into a tsundere, I'm still really happy for you.
Tsundere? What's he talking about? Where did this come from? Wait, did he see yesterday's? You saw us?
Not me. Kirishi.
Mayushi got the email too.
Sorry, Moika. That's what she meant. She saw us! But wait, why would she email everyone about this? Damn it, Shining Figure, stay out of my business!
Oika-san was just trying to help.
Jeez. They say that women change when they fall in love. But I guess men do too, eh? I never would have expected that Okarin had the soul of a tsundere lurking inside of him.
There's no tsundere soul inside of me. Seriously.
Did you meet up with Luka-kun after this?
Wait, that's... How am I supposed to word this?
One tsundere, fresh out of the oven. Oats.
I try to explain the situation to them, but they have no intention of listening to my words. I eventually give up and leave. Hello, Awesome Possum, how you doing? They definitely still think I'm a tsundere. Thank you for the holy water. Ugh, what terrible timing. How was I supposed to know that Shining Finger was walking by? She's usually so quiet, but when it comes to email, she can't keep her mouth shut. One of these days, I'm gonna have to give her a piece of my mind. I have to be more careful from here on out. Hell yeah. Hello, Pig, how you doing?
Okabe-san, good morning.
Lukaku sees me and rushes over. I've actually come to enjoy seeing him happily run towards me every day. Looks like you put some practice into already.
Yeah, at this point, it's all I can really do.
I'm doing good, thank you for asking. That's an admirable attitude.
Oh, I found another book in stores this morning.
What? Seriously?
Yes.
No more gesture games, no more helping hands, I'm finally free! Oops, sorry. Whatever's next can't be any worse than those. Then let's get started.
But I haven't explained anything yet.
Details. Let's go.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh no, not again. After this one step forward, there'll be no turning back. Just a little more. If we're just 1 centimeter, no 1 millimeter off, this could turn tragic.
They know what they're fucking doing.
They know what they're doing. How many times have we attempted this already? And every single time I've given up. Disgraceful. Lukaku's expression is tense, his cheeks bright red. He's probably nervous. He might be thinking that this will be the one. Move ever closer to Lukaku. Here I go. I tell him. And then the distance between us grows smaller. And smaller. And smaller. And then... I'm sorry, I just can't. I back off after coming within centimeters of Lukaku. I can't even tell him how many times I've screened and given up today. I mean, what is this? What sort of special training is this?
This is what was written in the book.
Lukaku removes the snack stick from his mouth. A frustrated expression on his face. Oh, we were doing the thing with the Pocky. Okay.
Oh, the Pocky game.
Yeah. The new training exercise written in the book he found? Well, we have to munch on a stick-like snack from both ends simultaneously. It's just one of those dumb games you play on a group date. What the hell? The other 2 training exercises were better than this.
Can we try one more time?
What? You want to keep going?
Well, I mean, we haven't completed the training yet. And if we want to defeat the dragon, we have to, right?
Lukaku is really persistent about this.
It's not like I want to do this with you or anything like that. It's just training. Oh, but it's not like I don't want to do this with you.
Is this really even training?
You don't want to give it another try?
While he initially appeared somewhat panicked, he's now looking at me with puppy dog eyes. Most guys wouldn't stand a chance against his cute, lovable face. I instantly shake my head back and forth, preventing myself from crossing over to the dark side. Let's stop for today. Alright?
Okay.
Lukaku's expression immediately darkens.
I'm sorry. This is all my fault, isn't it?
Wait, what makes you say that?
Since I'm your training partner, you...
I think there might be a misunderstanding here. That's not why I'm less enthusiastic about all this. I just don't know if it'll help us seal away Favnir.
But you wish you weren't here with me, right?
What?
Kyoma-san, you regret becoming my boyfriend, right? Am I wrong?
Well, I'm at a loss for words. Not because this question caught me off guard, but because it forced me to think about something I had forgotten entirely. No, I never forgot it. I was just trying to forget. And that this whole dragon slaying thing distracted me from all this stuff with Lukaku. Lukaku, listen, I'm
so sorry. I'm being weird again, huh?
Lukaku tries to laugh away the awkward atmosphere.
Is it okay if we call it quits for the day?
Huh?
I think the heat's getting to me. I'm feeling a little exhausted.
How could I say no to him? If anything, I'm glad he came out and said that. If we did end up continuing this weird training exercise, things between us would have only gone more awkward. I think back on Lukaku's words.
Kyoma-san, you regret becoming my boyfriend, right? Am I wrong?
Do I? Truth be told, I was stunned when I found out that Lukaku and I were dating. Hell, I thought it was all some sort of joke. Or maybe everyone was just pulling one over on me. But if I had to honestly answer Lukaku's question, I don't know. I just don't know. Why didn't I immediately send a D-mail back in the past to fix things? Was it because of the dragon? Sure, that's absolutely a big part of it. But is that really all there is to it? I think we'll call it there for tonight.
Okie dokie.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Save there. We'll leave it on a little bit of a cliffhanger. Hehehehe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I want to thank everyone for joining today. Next week is possibly the continuation of Fate, where we'll be starting the Unlimited Blade Works route. So I look
Exciting.
forward to that. Yeah, I'm excited. But there's going to be a lot of the words saying like Magi and Magus and all that again. And we're going to hear all that shit again.
I've got my alcohol with me.
Magus, Magi.
Magic
the good stuff.
circuits.
Magic Circuit. Holy Grail. I really like the ending to the Fate route, though. It was really good.
I like the
We get a
first time
whole
when
lot
we
of-
failed.
Yeah, that was good, too.
That Tiger Jodo was brutal.
It was really like, how the fuck did you get here?
That was the secret rare one when it's like, how the fuck did you get here? Do you not know how to fucking play this game, you dumbass?
Yeah, they're just making fun of us. It was so great. I think I'm gonna send you to... How about I send you to Eureka, who is playing Overwatch 2. Let's go. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.